that, y'all. Blue screened out there for a second. Apologies. But we're back.
Gotta love when that shit happens. It's because I was talking about George R. R. Martin. I
Don't
was
do it
talking
again. Don't
shit
do it
on
again.
him.
I'm going to hell for that.
But anyways, how's everybody's night doing?
I know. I was out here heating something up real quick. Like, Jesus. Unfair.
Very unfair.
But that's okay, because we're back. We're back. I gotta.
We're
Oh,
back, and I'm not
yeah.
gonna say the other phrase because
And we're whack
we're not
and
that.
not doing crack. Well, butt crack, maybe. But
Well, I'm not. Marlon might be. We don't know.
no, this dog nut. He's under the
No,
dog nut.
they're kind of hooked. Yeah, they kind of laid off of that shit. They've been hooked on dog tea lately.
Yeah, dude. I think it's coming through that weird underground tunnel thing we got going on over there. I don't know.
Yeah, the underpass.
Yeah, I think so, dude. Me thinks. Me thinks. Oh my model. Hang on a second. I'm trying to get this to sit right here. There we go. There we go. Here we go. All right. Thank God you're taking care of the visuals now, Mr. Johnson. I'm really into it. You can always feel free to change that centerpiece too, of it, whatever you want to.
Yeah, I like the centerpiece.
I know, me too, but I'm just saying, if you ever wanted to, you could.
We're sitting around a nice fire.
I remember the days I
Yeah,
used to try and get a different fire every podcast, and now I'm just like, I
I
like this one.
could always try to find one that has set up with a pork pig going across it.
Oh, that'd be kind of delicious. Oh no,
I think.
but I prefer a cow though.
Yeah, I know you and your damn. I don't eat fine, llama, llama, nah. Weirdo.
It's just me. I try not to. I don't like it. It's bad for you.
Everything's bad for you.
Yeah, but that
Oh,
one's bad for
breathing's bad
two
for
tight
us.
two parts of you. I don't know. It makes my butthole hurt, and I can only have one of those
My
things in my
butthole
life.
always hurts.
What?
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 My butthole doesn't hurt. I never said that.
Mine neither. Oh, fucking Christ. Anyways. Oh, where's my vape juice when I needs it?
I did not touch it.
Bull crap, Mr. Johnson. Give it back. This
Nope.
is just
It
like
is
when you
not
take my
underneath my
vape
trailer.
or when you take my mouse and you hide that motherfucker. I hate that.
Oh, that's only whenever we're playing games.
Oh, motherfucker. I'm liking our new like intros and stuff that we got going on too a lot.
I agree. And I like that we sit here and like bullshit with them. I mean, we always did that actually.
Yeah, true.
That was one of mine and your favorite thing to do is sit here and bullshit for the first 5 minutes.
Mm. We got a little extension because of my little blue screen situation a second ago. So hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that kind of sucked,
Mm.
but it happens.
Sorry, it's my fault. Oh man. All right, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna let it go all the way down. What I'm gonna do, we're at about a minute. I'm just gonna let it hit the intro. Ready? Bum.
3, 2, 1, enjoy the show.
All right, we are here. Welcome to the wicka bonfire. Um, you see me
What up?
editing
What
some stuff
up?
here in the background. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Very unprofessional of me, but I gotta get this right. Whoop. There we go. Anywho, welcome to the bonfire. My name is Mr. Albright. This here is Mr. Johnson. We are
How's it going?
we're having a good day, I think, today. Are you having a good day, Mr. Johnson?
I'm always having a good day. I was playing a lot of VR earlier, and that shit's fun.
Yes, I do agree with you on the AI being fun. I mean the VR being fun. Yeah, definitely.
I was playing this one game called Population One, I think
Hmm,
it was. It's basically like Fortnite, but VR, and oh my god, it's fucking amazing.
sounds
Like,
amazing.
you run around and you're actually in there, and my favorite weapon's a katana, and I just go up and fucking knife the shit out of everybody.
You know what game I used to really like back in the day? You know, I'm an old school video gamer, but I used to really like all those Zelda games, specifically for the N64. You remember Ocarina of Time? Fucking
Yes,
classic.
yes. I actually have that. No, I don't. Had it before my computer crashed the last time.
Well,
But
Ocarina of Time was obviously everybody's favorite, but then there was also Majora's Mask, which I was one of the poor kids. I didn't get to play that. Did you get to play Majora's Mask with the little expansion pack?
no, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I never like I played a little bit of Zelda growing up, but I'm not gonna lie, I never really played much. Like I I played just bare minimum, and then I was either always getting grounded or something stupid and not allowed to play video games, and yeah.
Well, you
So
know,
I had a pretty boring time.
I got grounded a lot too, but then I used to go to my grandmother's house, and at my grandmother's house I had a Super Nintendo for a long time, in which I played A Link to the Past, and then my cousin got me an N64 and gave me Ocarina of Time, and I spent, God, probably years playing that game, back to back to
See,
back to back to back, just beating it
at
over and
my
over.
grams, I didn't have a video game. I had AOL, like dial up,
No, but
but
that's back in the day though. That was you were kind of balling, bro. Like,
other than that, like the only games that I actually maybe had was when I got the original Xbox. I took it to my grand's house, and she got me Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for it. Well, not her. My grandfather did before he passed away, and then he also got me The Sims Bustin' Out for it.
both
And
classics, both
but
classics.
those were the two main games that I would play, but that wasn't until after the original Xbox came out. Other than that, I was either over in her big field cutting grass on the riding tractor, swimming in her pool, or riding my dirt bike in the woods.
See, I used to have around the corner from my mom's house when I was a kid. There was this little video game store, and they sold all types of little, like, used games, and I used to hustle in the neighborhood back in the day. I'm not from the Willow Arms. People forget. I'm
You
from
know,
what?
you remember back when we used to play on Call of Duty or Halo on and the chats and all that
Oh
shit,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
how violent and horrible it used to get?
Not me. I
Well,
was a sweet summer child. I would never.
okay. Well, anyways, the game I was playing earlier, right whenever it loads in, the dude on my team was obviously a little kid. You can hear it in his voice, and he's like, "Yeah, I just banned someone for being rude and swearing and all that stuff." And I stopped him and shut him up right there. I was like, "Dude, it's a video game. Like, it's not real life. Like, you got to grow up. Get over it. You're gonna hear that type of shit. People are gonna be rude to you. People are gonna be mean to you and bully you. It's a video game. Do you know what you do when that happens?"
Hmm.
And he was like, "What? What?" I was like, "Shut the game off. Restart it. You got new people playing against you.
Oh
You don't need
no.
to go and ban people and be a little crybaby about
See,
it."
we're talking
And
about modern games now,
finally,
though. I'm talking about
well,
games from
yeah,
like
but
back in the day, dude. We're talking
no,
about
I know.
way
The
back before you could even play with other people. I mean, we're talking about single player
I'm
games,
just like,
RPGs.
what I'm getting at is like that kid never would have survived in one of our Call of Duty chats or voice whatever the hell it is whenever you're playing Call of Duty. He never would have survived with that shit, hearing all that
Most
shit
people
talking.
wouldn't have. That's true.
Eh,
Yeah.
but finally towards the end of what I was saying to him, he was like, you're right, I understand." And he started like being aggressive and stuff with us. So like, he was like, "I understand where it comes from now. It's part of the game. Like people are gonna say stuff whenever they're getting heated." I was like, "Exactly.
Well,
Like
it's kind of fun too to just troll people.
exactly. Yeah, I love it. Like every time I go up, like I use this katana every fucking time, and I'm like a beast with it. I just go up and I just start waving my arms, and it's like, knife you bitch, knife, knife, knife. But
Well,
nothing will compare to the classics.
well, and
Like
that's what I'm saying.
what?
Yeah. So like we had this little like store around the corner from me, and they used to sell all types of like cheap games, and I used to kind of like hustle in the neighborhood, so I used to get all types of games for like the N64 and the SNES and all types of stuff like that. And I remember like, do you remember like buying games at garage sales? Do you remember like stopping on the side of the road and seeing some kid with a box of games? That used to happen all the time for me.
Or
And
going to flea markets.
flea market, yeah, like bargain mart and all those types of places. Hell yeah.
Hmm.
And that kind of ties into what we're talking about today. We're talking about in our fourth episode of the 4chan mystery series. We are talking about the Ben drowned creepypasta, and it originated in the X boards on 4chan. Yeah, that's that fucking creepy fuck. So, oh, the shit of nightmares. So Ben drowned. Just to give you my little understanding on it, essentially what happens is this college student he goes to a garage sale. He picks up a fucking copy of Majora's Mask that looks kind of janky, and he brings it home. He starts to play it. A bunch of fucking scary ass glitches happen, right? And eventually it reveals this weird like ghost in the game, right, called Ben. And Ben drowned, obviously, you know. But essentially, it's a haunted Zelda game for the TLDRs out there. And yeah, yeah. That's it. The idea of a haunted video game in general freaks me the fuck out. Mr. Johnson, what do you think about that? What if you brought home a video game and that motherfucker was haunted?
I don't know. I think I kind of enjoy that. Like I've always wanted something like that to happen, where where weird shit like that and things pop up and stuff. I would dig that actually.
What if it like escaped out of your like console though and got into like your computer like it did this guy? Like this shit freaks me out. This is fucking
I
scares
mean,
me.
I'm sorry. That would be kind of cool too. I think. Well, no, not my computer, because I use that for everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
what if you're trying to do the computer thing and you got one of those little desktop buddies, right? Jumping around, fucking talking about Ben drown, motherfucker. You know, it would scare the shit out of me.
yeah, that then I can understand. Like, as long as it doesn't go on my computer, it can haunt anything else at once. I don't give a shit. Just don't go on my computer. I like my computer.
You know,
I don't want to have to restart my shit and then it not work because it didn't get rid of the shit.
a big part of this too comes to deal with like bootleg stuff and selling bootleg stuff. And you know, the our first guest who's in the audience right now, he knows a thing or two about selling some bootleg stuff. Okay, so without further ado,
Is it Pardeep?
no, it's not Paddy.
I mean, he runs the 9/11 Come and Run, so I figured he'd be selling bootleg shit there.
Without further ado, please welcome El Fido. You are on the bonfire with Mr. Albright and Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
How you doing, El Fido?
I promise you, boss, it's going to be a good show with me on it. A whole new audience just waiting to hear from me.
Yeah, whole new audience waiting to hear from you. That's correct, El Fido. Anyways, before we even start, how's your day been, dude? I mean, I know you've been kind of villainized in the neighborhood after the whole Wank series is aired, kind of outing you as the dog nut dealer.
The whole neighborhood is turned against me like I'm evil or something, boss. Just trying to make an honest living, giving people what they want, you know?
I mean, is it really an honest living though, Fide? You know, you're out here selling dog nut.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very honest to me, buddy.
Hey, boss, let's get one thing straight. Dognut is a legit business. People want it, they need it. I'm just providing a much needed service. I ain't a villain, I'm a goddamn entrepreneur.
Goddamn, I guess you're right. I shouldn't make fun of you, El Fido. I know you got some different connections. Speaking of connections, today we're talking about, we're in our fourth episode of the 4chan Mystery Series. We're talking about the Ben Drowned Creepypasta, which is like kind of like that haunted Zelda video game. You've heard about that, right?
Of course I've heard about it, boss. Who hasn't? The whole online community has been talking about that video. Rumors are floating around everywhere that that dude got possessed or something cause of it.
Yeah, I knew you would know about this because little known fact about El Fido, guys, is that he's not addicted to dog nut. El Fido, you're addicted to video games, right?
It's true, boss. I'm a game addict. I got a huge collection going. I've even got a whole closet filled with consoles and games. It's a problem, I know.
Well, what's your favorite game to play? Are you like a RPG guy? You a shooter guy? What are you into?
Ah, boss, I play a little bit of everything. I love RPGs, shooters, even a good puzzle game now and again. But my true love, it's gotta be horror games, man. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a good old-fashioned horror game.
Yeah, no, I can agree with you. Back to the whole Ben Drown thing. Could you give us some detail on kind of what happened with that whole Ben Drown situation? I kind of told the viewers a little bit about how the guy got the game, but I didn't tell them about any of the weird glitches. Could you kind of go into some detail about that for us?
Aye, boss, sure. First of all, the game the guy got was Majora's Mask, right? But there's something special about the copy he got. It's not just a normal copy, it has some strange glitches going on. Rumor has it that the game is haunted or even cursed. People say weird things happen, man. The game would change on its own. The glitches were more than just simple game errors. It was like something was alive in the game, man, messing with the poor guy.
Dang. So, from what I read on it, that little virus thing ended up getting out of the console, right?
Aye, that's right, boss. It wasn't just affecting the game anymore. The virus infected other consoles too. People who had the game said their consoles were acting up, messing up other games, deleting save files, and even shutting down on their own. It was like this cursed thing spreading from console to console, causing havoc.
Wild stuff. Anyways, um,
Aye, wildest thing ever, boss. People started avoiding the game like the plague. Some hardcore players even destroyed their copies. But you know what? It didn't end there.
well, where did it end?
Things got even weirder. People who never even played the game started hearing strange things, boss. Whispers, voices in the night. They'd hear sounds like the game was coming from somewhere, and sometimes they'd even see the game's characters in their dreams. It's like the curse, man. It was spreading beyond just the game. The whole thing turned into a full blown supernatural ordeal.
Jeez.
It was crazy, boss. People were spooked out of their minds. The internet forums were filled with people talking about it, and there were all sorts of theories floating around. And some said the game was cursed, others said it was haunted, and still some said it was possessed. But no one could deny something weird was going on.
Just changing topic here, El Fido. How in the world did you get to be a dog nut dealer, dude?
Aye, boss, it's a long story, but I'll give you the short version. I was bored, man, plain and simple. Bored out of my mind, and I stumbled upon the whole dog nut business by accident. I started selling it to friends, then it spread word of mouth, and before you know it, people were hitting me up for the good stuff. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and well, here we are, boss.
If I ask you some questions, you promise to be honest with me, Fido?
Aye, boss, you got my word. Go ahead, ask whatever you want. I'll
All
give it to you straight, no holds barred.
Is there or is there not a secret underground tunnel called the underpass under the overpass?
Aye, there is indeed a secret underground tunnel,
Fucking knew it.
boss. The underpass, as we call it. It's like a hidden world right underneath the overpass. Been running the dog nut business down there for years now. It's a sort of secret headquarters for me and my operation.
And are you or are you not smuggling Shih Tzus through that tunnel?
You caught me, boss. I may or may not be smuggling Shih Tzus down here. It's let's say a side hustle of mine. Can't resist those cute little puppies, you know. They're a hot commodity.
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. El Fido, why are you so forthcoming and forthright with me? Why do you call me boss? Why do you revere me so much? I don't understand.
Aye, boss, it's simple. You're the real deal, man. You got that aura about you, the authority. I respect that. Plus, you got that whole podcast thing going on, so you're like a big shot to me. I call you
Hey, Mr.
boss
Johnson.
because you definitely are in charge. It's just how I show respect, boss.
Mr. Johnson, what do you think about El Fido's whole situation here?
Like what, with him into the whole dog nut thing?
Yeah, with the whole underpass thing. You think this is even like he treats me like I'm his boss. I feel like I should do something.
We could give him a job.
We did give him a job. He's still selling dog nut to everybody in the neighborhood. El Fido, are you the only one selling nut in this neighborhood?
You got that right, boss. I'm the only one dealing the good stuff around here.
You have,
Everybody else is just amateurs, man. I got the best quality, the best connections, and the best prices. People around here know I'm the man when it comes to dog nut.
you ever gonna stop?
Well, I mean, I do have a solution to help slow him down with it, at least, and around the trailer park.
What can we do?
We could get all the male dogs fixed. They
Whoa,
won't be able to
boss, hold
produce
up.
any.
You got a plan to slow down my business? I'm all ears. What
What?
you got in mind?
What do you mean? You want me to slow you down?
Aye, boss. I mean, I'll hear you out, but I don't know if I like where this is going. You ain't looking to bust me or nothing, right? Right?
You ain't gonna go to jail. You just won't be able to get any dog nut from any dogs around the trailer park or within a 20-mile radius.
But the problem is he smuggles in Shih Tzus, Mr. Johnson.
I know, but it'll make it a little bit harder. He won't be. He'll have to go further out to get them.
Harder, huh?
Yeah. We'll just get all the dogs
Aye,
around
boss. That'll definitely
six.
make it harder for me to get my hands on the good stuff. But I won't go down without a fight. I'll find a way to keep that business going, I'm telling you.
Is there anything you want to leave our wonderful viewers with, El Fido, before we cut to our first ad bump of the night?
Aye, boss, just one thing. I want to thank all the Dognut fans out there. You hear me? You're the reason I do what I do. Keep on buying that nut, and I'll keep on dealing it.
Oy vey. This dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that guy.
Keep on buying that nut.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Anyways, we're gonna go to our first ad bump of the night. Either way,
Hearing his voice cracks me up.
enjoy. Here you go. All right, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, El Fido, I don't know why he loves me so much. Doesn't make no sense. But
I don't know. I think he wants to secretly live with you.
I don't think so. He looks up to me. It's strange. It's I don't know. I don't get it. I don't think I
Is he
ever
looking
will.
up to you from his niece?
No, no. Hopefully not ever. Anyways, so we do have our next guest in the audience here, and this guy I think is gonna have a little bit more insight on what we're going through here. Um,
Don't ask me who it is, because I obviously don't know our lineup. I never remember.
well, if we could invite Mr. Junkie Daryl to the bonfire. Daryl, you are on with Mr. Albright and Mr. Johnson. How are you tonight, Daryl? Welcome to the bonfire.
How are ya?
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Is that
How
all you're
how
gonna
are
say?
you? Yeah.
I'm doing fine, man. I've been better, but I'm doing fine.
What's going on? What's wrong?
Well, I've been clean for about 1 month and 15 days. And just recently I've been having some bad urges.
Clean off of what exactly?
Wait a minute. Yeah, 'cause we just had a bonfire like not that long ago,
What?
and you were fucked up.
That was a weak moment, man. But I was right back on the wagon after that one.
Daryl's on the wagon until he gets money to get more dog nut.
Yeah, or until Fido decides that he's gonna be nice to let him get some for free.
Yeah.
That wasn't my fault, man. That was something I wasn't prepared for. But I swear I'm doing good.
Listen, Daryl, I don't believe you. First of all, second of
Hey,
all,
Daryl, I got some dog nut for you. You want to come over?
yeah, you want to come over?
Yeah, I'd love to come over. Man,
I
this is
thought you
gonna be
just said
fun.
you were on the wagon. Like, what the hell happened to being on the wagon, Daryl? Huh? Fucking liar.
Works every time.
Yep.
Man, I was doing fine. Just one bad night, man.
All right, Daryl, listen. I got some questions for you. First of all, is there or is there not a secret fucking tunnel under the overpass called the underpass, in which you guys all have a weird dog nut trade going on?
There's no secret tunnel, man. It's just a spot under one of the overpass supports. And we don't have a dog nut trade going on either. The whole thing was overblown.
Buddy, I just had your buddy Alfido in here, and he says you're lying through your tooth.
Seriously, man, Elfido must have misunderstood something.
Alfido is the guy that's down there most of the time smuggling Shih Tzus. He told me the truth when he was in here.
Man, now I know you're making up stories. Alfino has never smuggled a Shih Tzu in his life.
Daryl, when are you gonna stop lying to me, dude?
Man, I'm not lying this time, I swear it.
You are, because Fido was just in here, and honestly, I didn't want to tell you this before, but I've been down there in the tunnel. I know it's there. I've seen you down there. I know you know it's there, and I know you're lying to me. Why are you lying to me?
I wish there was a way we could bring him back on while Daryl's in here, but he's busy.
Dude, you can't just barge in somebody's private place. That's a violation, and Fido is a dirty liar.
How can he be a dirty liar if you just confirmed exactly what I said? You said I can't barge into somebody's private place. You're telling me the underpass, hidden tunnel that you're telling me doesn't exist is your private place. You're lying to me through your tooth. Stop doing it. Just be honest with me.
Especially in front of our millions of viewers.
Millions of viewers.
Man, that's not why it's my private place. It's not because of what happens there. It's just a place where I like to chill. It's no different than you going to the river or anything. You just got no right to barge in there like you did.
Yeah, I did. And it's not your private place. It's a fucking underground tunnel where this dude Alfido is smuggling Shih Tzus, and you're off in the corner like fucking huffing dog nut.
He's bringing them in by the dozens.
Where are you getting this from, man? I've seen Fido bring them puppies in, but never more than a couple at a time. And not even that often.
Mm-hmm.
Just got him to admit it.
Yep. Daryl, why are you such a fucking liar, dude?
It's so easy
I
to get
just
to
don't
admit
want
shit.
people knowing all my business. It's not a pretty sight, man. I just want to live my life to the best of my ability.
Oh, like how you're on the wagon?
I am, man. I haven't done it in almost 2 months' time. That's really good for me, you know.
Dude, you were in here last week, fucking high, dude.
And you just said earlier it was been a month.
Well, I was in a bad place last week. You know how it is. Addiction, man. It's a powerful thing.
That's fucking dude, man. Daryl, we do have you in here for an actual reason.
Look, man, I'm sorry I lied, all right? I'm really trying to be better. Just give me a chance, all right? Stop being such a
You're
hard
not.
ass.
Quit lying.
Listen, we do have you in here for a reason. I'm talking about an actual topic tonight, Daryl.
Oh, God. What do you want to talk about now?
Well, it's a story that started in the X boards on 4chan. We're talking about, we're on our 4th installment of the 4chan Mystery Series. We're talking about the Ben Drowned creepypasta.
Oh, yeah. 4chan. I've spent many a night on those 4chan boards. Some of the things I've seen there, man, they're still in my head.
Do you remember the Ben Drowned creepypasta?
Oh, man, who doesn't? That story haunts my dreams.
Well, tell me about it.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate troll of all time. I wish I could experience reading that story for the first time again.
Why do you say that?
It's just so bizarre. It freaked me the hell out when I was reading through the whole thing. I couldn't believe it was true, but there was so much evidence to support it.
Support what? Tell me what happened. What do you think happened during the Ben Drowned creepypasta situation?
I think it was most likely just a very well made troll. But it was just so convincing. The backstory, the pictures, the things people said, it all seemed to come together.
Mr. Johnson, I'm going to smack this dude.
You should.
Man, why? I'm just answering your questions.
When's the last time you did nut?
Oh, last week. Look, I regret it, all right? I was in a bad place, but that wasn't me.
I don't believe you. Something
I
tells
have
me.
been clean for almost 2 months. I don't plan on relapsing anytime soon.
You keep changing the story up, though.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to keep up.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let you go because you're obviously getting in your own little head. Next time I have you on here, I expect you to not be on whatever you're on right now.
I'm not on anything, man. And I'll be completely sober next time.
Uh-huh. All right, is there anything you want to leave the viewers with before we cut to our next ad break?
Well, if you have to use drugs, don't go for something like dog nut. Stick to something small like weed or something. Stay off the hard stuff, man, and watch out for 4chan trolls.
Oh my God, yeah. Watch out for 4chan troll. All right, peace out, Daryl.
Peace out, man.
I think Daryl's off the wagon and lying. That's what I think. Oh shit!
Oh, he most
God damn it,
definitely is.
Mr. Johnson, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
What?
Nothing at all. Any fucking way.
I don't see nothing.
Nope, nothing at all. Any fucking way. We're gonna go to our next ad bump. Enjoy.
Hey, show me your pussy. I don't know. Welcome to the Jim Riggin Owens. Hey everybody, welcome to the Jim Wiggin Owens. I'm here today with President of the Trailer Owners Association, Mr. Ronald Grump. Ronald Grump, how you doing today, Mr. Ronald?
Well, I'll tell you, Jim, I'm doing well. I'm doing swell. My hands may be huge, but my excitement for being on your show even bigger. We're gonna do this interview. We're gonna do it so bigly. Excuse me. It's gonna be large, Jim.
Yeah, whatever that means. So, I want to have you on here today, as the owner and the founder of the Willow Arms Trailer Park. Maybe you could share with me, a little bit of the history of this place, maybe.
Unfortunately, Jim, that is not correct. It never was. You see, the people, the fine people of Reeling, West Virginia, they read like dogs, beautiful dogs. They don't have the comprehension. They can't read, Jim. They're not reading, Jim. It was Whittle Arms. That's what they called me when I was a boy. Excuse me. That's what they called me. They called me Whittle Arms, big hands, massive hands, absolutely meaty hands.
What the fuck? Never mind. All right, whatever. Whittle Arms. I mean, me, a big man, big arms, big hands. But I digress. Mr. President, the hands, always with the hand. Whatever. Mr. President, could you please tell me maybe a little bit more history about this place? Maybe about when it was founded, or you did what you had to do.
Absolutely, Jim. Look, I came here to Reeling, West Virginia, all the way from New York. I had a large, very big, successful real estate business. And, Jim, there was nothing wrong with it, Jim. I filed bankruptcy and left all on my own, not because something was wrong, but because I wanted to. It was very successful, Jim. But anyways, I came to this big, beautiful plot of land, Jim, and I built it with my own two bare, very big hands. I built it myself. I dug the ground out myself. My hands are like excavators, Jim.
For fuck's sake, Mr. President, what is it with the hands? Everything with you there, you say to me, the fucking hands. Oh, with my big hands, dear, my hands are so big. Please, for the love of God, shut up about the fucking hands and just continue with the story. Please, Mr. President, with all due respect.
Well, Jim, I actually outlined this story in my new book, Massive Hands, Massive Dreams, a book by Ronald Grump. Anyways, Jim, when I first came to this barren plot of land, there was nothing. There was nothing. We started to excavate, you know how, I don't need to say it. And when we began, I started to hear the songs. I heard the songs rising from the earth, Jim.
No, I'm gonna let your smarmy fucking hand comment slide this time, because I'm very curious, Mr. President. The song. What do you mean when you tell me that you heard the song rise from the earth, Mr. President?
Well, Jim, it was the song. It was the song of his people, excuse me. It was the most deafening sound you've ever heard, Jim. It was the song of Ben and his people. Rising from... I heard it with my own two massive hands. They were singing. They had tunnels, Jim. They were underground tunnels built in where Ben and his kinfolk, they were under there doing, I don't know. We don't have to talk about it.
Well, we are going to discuss that more after this commercial break.
The hometown buffet, where my dreams become your reality.
Oh my God.
You know, they got cucumbers, tomatoes, fucking radishes. You ever have a radish? Chicken legs that look like your mom boiled chicken. Lemon on nasty fish. We have got it all. Lamb dick sandwiches, and we serve them by the pound. Okay? If you want some lamb dick, or you want some fucking real good, weird Durban poison looking shit,
Well, I'm gonna go
come on
to
down
all my
to the
friends.
hometown
Let's
buffet.
go down to the hometown
The
buffet.
best of all the choices.
Well, let me get this right, Mr. President. You're telling me that Ben, respected member of his clergy and reputable businessman in this town of Reeling, West Virginia, you're telling me that him and his people, they had tunnels. They were underground in tunnels? I mean, that sounds to me a little nefarious, Mr. President. Maybe you could tell me a little bit more about that.
Jim, what happened in those tunnels, you'll never hear it on your fake news. You're never going to hear it on your DNN or your NBCs. But today, Jim, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you the whole story. What happened in those tunnels was
All right,
Yep.
we are back. We are back. Yeah, no, I love those fucking JRO skits. I fucking love them. They're
Yeah,
hilarious.
they are fucking hilarious.
um, I wish we could have Jim on
Big
more.
hands
He's such a celebrity. He's hard to get on.
with his big hands. Oh wait, no, that's Ronald Grump.
We'll have to talk to Ari Grovenstein, see if we can't get Jim Riggin to make an appearance on one of these bonfire segments one of these days.
That would be awesome. I'm sure the fans and viewers would love that.
Mm. Our fans don't know Ari Grovenstein. Ari is one of our guys. He works with us. He does stuff, a lot of stuff. We don't talk about it. Anyways, that's Ari. Anywho, uh, I'd like to prime the audience because we're gonna have a new special person join us today.
Oh,
Maybe. Maybe. Do.
I just went and knocked on their tent, so seeing if they're coming out.
Well, I'd like to give a little background. This dude, he usually not in town. Usually not a guy that comes down to the Willow Arms, but he is in town for a while. Actually, Mr. Johnson, why don't you give him an introduction? And I'm gonna go check on him real quick, make sure he's okay.
Well, he grew up down in West Virginia. He dropped out of school when he was in first grade, second grade, something like that. I can't remember what he told me. But he grew up down in I think it was Loganis County or something like that. His name is Rick Chamberlain, and he is married to his lovely wife Sally. But Rick happens to be my uncle, I believe. I don't think he's Marlon's brother though. I think he was my mom's brother. I can't remember.
Who knows? But this guy, he's got a tent. He's drifting in town. He's good.
He loves his tents.
I think he's drinking. I'm trying to get him. Answer the phone
Being
here.
down here, I'm sure he probably has a bottle of moonshine somewhere close by.
Yeah,
He lives off that triple X shine.
I don't blame him. This shit's delicious. Have you ever had it?
He swears it cured his cancer. So
It's the most Rick Chamberlain
Cool.
thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
he swears a shot of corn whiskey a day keeps the cancer away.
That's fucking awesome.
I wish I could say I'm joking, but he actually said that to me. So
I mean, can we really be angry if it works? Is it stupid if it works? Is the question.
no, I can't blame him honestly.
I know what's going on. His connection is tripping. He's trying to get it going on right now.
Wait,
We're gonna give him a minute.
I'm shocked he even knows how to use any of this technology shit.
Well, I think that's what's going on. Is he's got real old school tech, and I think it's messing up on him. So we'll have to give him a
Don't tell
second.
me he's trying to use his Motorola Razr.
I think he might actually
Like-
be trying to. It's
Oh
a
my
very
God,
good
that
possibility.
internet on that phone is fucking garbage. It's like 30 years old.
That it is. I think it's less than 30 years old. It's an Edge, man. It's like 20 years old at the latest.
Yeah, true. It wasn't around in the 90s. It came out in like 2000s.
Oh,
They used to have
he just
several
told
of
me
them.
he just texted me back. He said he's gonna be a minute. So, you want to talk a little bit more about Ben Drowned and stuff. So, 4chan, this started really on the X boards that this guy started posting about this stuff. This Jubilant or whatever his name is. Let me see. Let me look at my notes here.
Oh wait, can I tell you a story about good old Rick Chamberlain?
I would love to hear a Rick Chamberlain story. He's texting me right now, begging me to tell you to stop. So please go on while he gets his connection
All
going.
right. It was back whenever I lived down in North Carolina. I lived down there for a short time, and I decided to be a hooligan. I did some horrible, awful things. I'm not going to mention what those things were. They're hilarious though. But to the person I did them to, I apologize. But anyways, uh, when I came back to my mom's house, because I had ran away from there for like 2 weeks. Well, when I came back, she called Rick down, and so Rick
Uncle
came
Rick,
down.
here we go.
Yeah, and he came down. You know how he acts all rah 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 rah. I'm a redneck. Rah. Well, anyways, I'm standing there. He slaps me, and we get into a little tussle. I turn around. The cops show up.
Oh no.
Cool. No one got in trouble at first. They come talk to me, ask me what happened. I told them that I ran away. I disappeared for a couple weeks, but I came back, and they said, well, what about all this other stuff that I'm not mentioning? And they made me go down to my neighbor's house so they could talk to my uncle. Well, I'm standing there. He's talking to the cops. Next thing you know, all I hear is him let out a blood-curdling scream. He gets tased because he decides to try to fight the cops. Cops weren't there for him whatsoever. They were there because of me. But he tries to fight the cops and he gets tased and he screamed like a little girl. It was hilarious.
Oh, I love this already. I love that he's gonna be on very shortly. Hang on here.
Yeah, he's probably not going to be happy about that, but
You know, what are you gonna
I-
do?
oh, there's many more stories I know of him and his one son,
I just
but
remember
I'll
when
save them for later.
when I was coming up. What people don't know about me and you is how me and you really met, right? How I ended up kind of knowing you from the Willow Arms. I used to come down to the Willow Arms when I was a young kid because I had family up here, and that's how me and Mr. Johnson originally met. And growing up, Mr. Chamberlain was one of the funniest lolcows I've ever seen in my life. I love this man. He's hilarious. I remember we used to shoot squirrels in the backyard with his air pellet rifle. You remember that, Mr. Johnson?
Oh, how could I forget? Especially whenever he had the squirrel come out of it and fucking attack him and bite him.
He was fucking cut up for weeks.
Like,
Rick, what happened to your face? Goddamn squirrel.
that's basically what it was.
I forgot about that. Oh, god dang it.
Like, yeah, good
Oh.
old times.
Oh,
Don't fuck with
god.
them squirrels.
He used to wake up early for that shit, too. Ah. Funny
Yeah, I think
funny
now he
times.
feeds them.
Without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Rick Chamberlain to the bonfire. Rick,
Oh, he even has his BB gun.
you are on the bonfire, Rick, with Mr. Albright and Mr. Johnson. How you doing tonight? Rick.
Come on, Rick. You know how to use the phone.
He's getting
Yeah.
it too. Are you there? This old fuck. Are you there?
I heard you. Come on.
Did we get him Wi-Fi? Did we get him a good connection?
I hope.
Rick, are you there? Maybe. Ah, fuck. We gotta get him a trailer and get him out of this fucking tent, Mr. Johnson.
I agree. I want to move him into the trailer park with us.
Yeah, because this is getting a little. Rick, are you there? Rick?
Hello.
Did you get your phone working, Rick?
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere. What do you need?
Hey, there he is. Rick, welcome to the bonfire. You're on with Mr. Albright and your nephew here, Mr. Johnson.
What's up? I'm still here, ain't I?
How you feeling, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here with Mr. Albright and his nephew. What's the big deal?
Not my nephew, more your nephew. Your nephew, Mr. Johnson.
You're not making a lick of sense, buddy. What's this got to do with my nephew?
Oh my fucking.
I'm your nephew, Mr. Johnson.
What in God's name are you talking about? You can't be my nephew. You're just a kid.
He's not just a
How
kid.
much moonshine?
How much you been
How much
drinking?
moonshine have you drinking?
Hey, don't you be accusing me of drinking too much moonshine, boy. I still got a crystal clear mind, thank God.
Rick, you know, we were telling everybody how you got a tent in town here, how you kind of been drifting through, and
What is it now? No.
we've been talking about getting you a trailer.
What? Get it out, boy. I ain't got all day.
We've been talking about getting you a trailer here in town, Rick.
Yeah, I know that, but you ain't making any sense, damn it.
We've been talking about getting you a
Ain't
trailer
nothing
here in town.
interesting about you, boy. You're just
Can you shut the
spouting
fuck up?
nonsense is what you're doing.
Rick, we've been talking about getting you a trailer here in
You're
town.
talking about getting me down? What the hell does that mean?
Nobody's gonna put you down. We're talking about getting you a trailer so you can live here in town. Jesus.
A trailer? You trying to buy me a trailer? Why the hell would you want to do that?
Because Rick, you live in a fucking tent and go town to town, dude. It's not safe.
Who? Now you're making even less sense if that's even possible.
Can you talk some sense into your uncle, Mr. Johnson?
I'm fucking
Hey,
dying
ain't nothing
over here. I
wrong
don't think I
with living in
can.
a tent. I ain't got the fancy things in life, but I get by just fine.
Rick,
And I move
Rick,
around town
Rick,
to town because I like my freedom, you know? Can't be tied
Rick.
down.
Can you shut up? We're trying to tell you.
Damn it,
We
boy,
want to
will
get
you
you out of.
keep saying my name over and over again? Either spit it out or don't say nothing.
I'm trying to. We want to get you a trailer in town.
Well, you
So
ain't
that
doing
way
a very good job of it. I swear talking to you is like pulling teeth.
Rick,
You what? You got something else to say?
yes.
Well, spill it, damn it.
Rick, can you just let us buy you a trailer so that you don't have to live in a tent?
Ain't that just the craziest thing I ever heard? You want to buy me a trailer? Why the hell would you want to do that?
to get you out of the tent you're living in.
Hey, my tent ain't that bad. It keeps the rain off my head, and I sleep just fine in there. Ain't nothing wrong with sleeping in a tent.
Would you rather sleep in a trailer, Rick?
Well, yeah, I guess I would, but you still ain't answered my question. Why would you want to buy me a trailer?
You have never changed. I cannot believe after 20 fucking years you have never changed.
So Rick,
What's that supposed to mean? And I have changed, damn it.
well, I was telling everyone the story about how I ran away and you ended up yelling at the cops and got tased by the cops. And everyone's sitting here laughing about it. Do you want to tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah, well, you were being a dumbass. I had to get you out of there. Otherwise, you would have gotten yourself locked up.
Well, why? Like the cops didn't want nothing to do with me. Like I just ran away. I wouldn't get locked up, but
Yeah,
you ended
you
up
were just
getting
mouthing
tased.
off.
Yeah, like what'd you say to him to get you tased?
Yeah, what did you say to get yourself tased, Rick?
I was just giving them a piece of my mind. I had to set them straight about how they were treating you. And they weren't about to lock me up either, but they wanted to punish me for giving them lip. So they tased me. I was just telling them to let you go and that they had no right to be holding you down like that. I said if they didn't unhand you, then they'd be sorry. Then they tased me.
Rick, do you remember that time that the county called in because me and Mr. Johnson were on that lawnmower that we took the governor off of? We were going like 70 down the interstate. Do you remember what you said to that officer? Rick?
Oh yeah,
Come
I
on, Rick.
remember that. That was a hell of a ride. We was hauling ass, and I told that cop if he so much as looked at us wrong, we'd run him over.
Yeah, you did say that. And do you remember what you called him?
What? Stop saying my name.
No, do you remember what you called the cop? The name you called him?
Wait, what? Who the hell is Root?
Dude, are you losing it, man?
Okay, well, is it true that you carry that BB gun around with you because you have a fear of squirrels and they have a vendetta against you?
That cop? Yeah, I called him a fascist pig or something like that. I ain't got no love for those kind of people.
Are you afraid of squirrels?
Like I was saying, I called him a fascist pig. Maybe I said something about them having a stick up their asses or something. Hey, I ain't
Now,
scared of no damn squirrels, but them little bastards keep getting into my shed and messing up my stuff. So I keep my BB gun on me just in case they try something.
do
Is
you
it?
remember when you were shooting them and one attacked you and bit the shit out of you?
Rick?
Can you answer me?
You gonna answer?
Yeah, that little devil didn't give up. The shot only pissed it off and it jumped up and started going nuts on me, biting and scratching and all. Took me a good few minutes to wrangle it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rick. We want to invite you to be a regular here on the bonfire, and that's why we want to buy you a trailer. What do you think about that? You want to be a regular here on the bonfire? Rick?
We gotta teach him his technology.
Yeah.
You want to hire me as a regular? That's mighty kind of y'all. It would sure beat living in a tent all the time. I'm in, boy.
Well, you won't be hired per se. We won't be paying you, buddy.
Yeah, you're getting a place out of us. That's it.
What do you mean by that?
You're getting the trailer, and that's it. That's your payment.
Yeah, like we're not gonna be paying you money for it. I don't even get paid for it.
Me either.
Wait, what? So you're telling me I ain't getting paid? Damn, that kind of sucks. What? You're not gonna pay me no money? Just give me a trailer and that's it? So you're just gonna give me a trailer with no strings attached? No pay, no catch, nothing? You guys just giving me a trailer out of the goodness of your hearts? Sounds too good to be true.
All right, we'll see you next time on the bonfire, Rick.
I'm so what? Why you always
All right, we're gonna fix this connection and get
Yeah,
him get him in
we'll
a
get him a
trailer.
trailer, get him in a trailer and all that, so that way it's much more stable and everything. But it was nice talking with him. It's been a while since we've seen him.
It has. It was nice to see him. He's not changed a bit.
Not at all.
Well, either way, yeah, Ben drowned. Anyways, that's been your hour here at the bonfire. Here's your outro. Peace out. Oh, fucking freaky thing. Ah.